Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. You're tuned into the world's most famous, scandalous radio show in the whole entire world. It's the motherfucking G Club! And guess what? I got some beautiful people in the building today. We got loud music. That's right. CEO Dirk McKinney, Chelsea. That's right. Simone in the building. That's right. They're all on fire. That's right. Chelsea looking like a fucking meal. That's right. Dirk over here, master plan. Dirk, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? You're on the T Club, Alpha Vibes Radio. Hello, Africa. Hello, world. Hello, Houston. We lit. My name's Evan Mozart. I got, that's right, Miss Congo 2020. She goes by the name of Gloria. She's shy, but she wants to be my wife. It's okay, mommy. I got you on lock. That's right. I got Raga Shanti 2016. That's right. People's Choice. Miss Caribbean Houston.
Yes,
that's right.
Indeed.
Mommy's on all sexy, but not as sexy as Chelsea. That's right. I got Playboy Big Mac Daddy. You don't have no game like me, Vic. That's right.
You don't have no game.
And we're
like
here
me,
because loud music is taking over Houston. That's right. Loud music's got the strategy.
Yes, sir.
Loud music's got the blueprint. Loud music's got all the talented artists, and he brought one of them here today. That's right. My crush, my one and only, my favorite. Oh God, I saved all your pictures. I'm your stalker on Instagram. That's right, Chelsea.
It's you.
Yes, it's me, mommy.
He's a
It's
12.
me. It's me.
He's a 12.
It's me. It's me.
He's
I'm
all
the
12.
on my 12 different Instagram accounts.
12 different phones.
Makes so much sense. Nice to meet you in person.
Thank you so much. I'm blushing. Well, how you guys been? You know, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you? How you doing, Chelsea? You good?
I am great.
Chelsea's great. I'm great. How you guys doing?
I'm good. I don't have nothing to
We're
complain
doing
about yet.
wonderful.
You know.
Whatever's in my juice got me feeling good.
Okay.
There's no juice here. Let's make this official.
She's been sipping the tea.
Y'all had the tea. I got the juice.
Wait.
No,
Okay.
She's off track. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put her straight. Now, Mr. Derek McKinney, Chelsea Simone, do you promise and swear to spill the whole tea and nothing but the tea?
I promise. So help me God.
That's right. Now we can begin.
But
That's
you
right.
hesitated though.
I don't know what Miss Congo 2020 is drinking, Gloria. Juice. I don't know. There's no, just not the juice club. It's the tea club.
It's a tea
You
club.
can add a little juice to it.
So Chelsea, what?
Joke. What up?
Chelsea, what's going on with your music? I just got your new album. I downloaded. You've got a couple of tracks on it. One of my favorite tracks, obviously, is I know what your favorite track is, you know, because I slid in your DM and but my favorite track is obviously, you know, Muddy Water. That's one of my favorite tracks.
That's a good
You know,
record.
and then also I like the Coffee in the Morning. I want to know who you're talking about there because
I think we all do. We all want to
Coffee?
know who we talking
Coffee in
about.
the Morning.
Okay, so Coffee was like my first single I ever released, and it's about multiple people, if I can be honest. I had
Multiple.
I had like 5 boyfriends.
More than 2.
5 friends at the time.
Oh my God.
I just collectively
Just embodied everything. Yes.
about
Man,
it.
I don't blame you. You could hold 20,
But see,
maybe
coffee
21.
is better than tea.
Maybe 21. You're like Jesus. Man. You see the vibe she bringing? It's loud.
I see
Music.
it.
Chelsea
I see
Simone.
it.
Yep.
I respect.
What's up?
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's right. You deserve
Respect.
fire. All day long. Fire.
Yes, sir.
I know Raga Shanti over here. That's right. My sexy princess. She's a stalker too. She's been to all the loud music showcases. She's been to all of them, and I know
Yes.
she had some questions for you. You know,
Well, I was
woman to woman. You can ask her. Woman to woman. Fire.
I
You were
mean,
singing
as
out there?
as a woman, I mean, I've been to a lot of the showcases and seen like the way that they, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Interact.
No, the way that they push out the artists, they have like a vibe to them, like a style. Like, what do you do to like keep within that culture that Loud has for the women there?
Well, I just kind of vow to be myself.
Yeah.
I kind of have my own way of thinking and moving when it comes to presenting myself as an artist. So,
Right.
I just try to be myself, and I try to let him guide being myself in the right direction.
Okay.
So yeah,
Big man on campus.
that's what I
So
do.
You
when-
have no
I think it's really
idea.
about, and honestly, I love individuality.
Right.
I hate companies where you have 6 artists and all 6 artists look the same,
Sound the same.
dress the same, act the same hand
Right,
movement.
right.
We take pride in making sure each and every person is an individual. I think I told her yesterday, like, look, just do you. Be the best you.
Yeah.
I'll figure out everything else around you. But let you just do you. And I think that's
Right.
how we get the dope shit.
Yeah, so it creates an environment for them to like show their personality through their work and performance. That's really cool.
It has to be believable.
that.
It has,
Yeah.
it has to be
Yeah.
believable. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too. I mean, hence the reason why I really look at loud music as, you know, the blueprint of a major record label, the strategy, the maneuvers, the way they operate, you know, and you know, to be honest with you, Chelsea, your music's really beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
think it goes.
Like the song. She literally has that song called Beautiful.
Yes, everything, the vocals, everything.
Thank
so,
you.
I mean, when it comes to like making music, like, so is like Derek sitting on top of you, like, right this and right that. Or is it, how has it happened? Is it just
Incense, red M&Ms,
red M&Ms?
a certain color lights. Everybody has to wear white shoes. No, I'm joking.
No, none of that. No, I don't think I'm that bad.
That's a good formula.
No, creating music, it just kind of, it's hard to describe with words, but for me, it's just a freeing of my brain, because I have, my brain goes like 1,000 at one time.
Yeah.
So it's just like creating everything.
release.
It's like a release.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just try to write what I feel, and that's the only way I can be as true to my music, is because it's coming from what I feel and how I feel.
Like
so
Muddy
right
Water.
quick, we could say that.
Like muddy
Like
water.
Muddy
So,
Water.
right quick,
Specifically muddy water.
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
say that coffee is better than tea.
Well, you know, in the morning,
Oh
it
my
just
God,
depends
this
on
girl,
what you
like,
want.
look at you and hating tea, like, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
She wants everything other than, she wants coffee, she wants juice.
Now, Chelsea,
it's a
let me
combo.
ask you this.
Uh-huh.
It's a combo.
How long have you been singing?
Literally all my life. Like
All
since I
your
could talk.
life?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
real true passion.
It's a real true passion.
Yeah. True
My
passion.
grandmother was a singer.
Okay.
So besides her, I'm probably the only one who has taken it as
So
serious.
basically, your grandmother inspired you?
Yeah, totally. She used to sing in girl groups back in the day around Houston, and like they would travel and tour New York and stuff like that. And
Okay.
so yeah, she totally was my
What, it
inspiration.
was like,
What-
what was the genres
I was
of
just about to
music?
say something come onto my head.
So was it R&B, rap? or-
My grandmother,
Yeah.
at the time, she went from being like a doo-wop girl, so like
Doo-wop.
R&B,
Oh,
and
nice.
then she got in a gospel group. So
Okay.
my roots are definitely rooted from the gospel church.
Gospel.
So yeah, she did it all though.
So you can sing.
I can sing.
You have that rasp. You have a rasp.
Yeah,
You
I
have
do.
a rasp, girl.
I do.
Oh
You
my
do?
god.
Okay, I did.
You know you're
Alright.
a true church singer if you,
Yeah.
if you have that
You got that
rasp,
breath.
like
Yeah,
that. in
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
I
she was
did.
definitely my biggest inspiration.
All right.
Yeah.
That's,
So how
that's
did
wonderful.
big man on campus, Mr. Derek McKinney, find you? Like, or did you slide in his DM? Derek.
I think over like at least like, I don't know how many months it took, but it probably took like.
So we did a show called The Center Stage. Well, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Tim, we had got back from London, and our artist Tim Ned did a album in London called Late Nights in London.
Got it.
And we wanted to have vocalists behind him in the performance. And our VP of A&R, DJ Staso, said, hey, I know the two. And so it was Chelsea and KP, Chelsea and KP. And then I actually, once he sent me their stuff, I heard Chelsea's album, and I was like, bro, she's dope. And we have a wish list. So our wish list are artists in Houston. We're like, you know what? The minute we get in position, these are the first ones we're going to go sign. She was one. There's a guy who's two. So we were in the, we did a show called The Center Stage. She killed that show. Then we were in the Netherlands, and she was like, hey, let's talk, let's meet up. And I told Stay-So, damn. So
What's she doing in the Netherlands?
no, I was in the Netherlands with Tim.
Yeah. It was
World tour.
And so
Goodness
our
gracious.
thing was like when she had the mutual interest, I was like, okay, there's no need to wait.
We got her in the
because
bag.
she was already like number one on the list of, okay, this is the first artist we go grab when the time is right. And so
Okay.
it was a no-brainer for me.
We
I
secured
did.
the bags.
So,
Well, what do you think about like Derek's like roster? You know, he showed me his roster of music. You know, as soon as I saw you, I fell in love.
you know, you got all the lines.
He really does. This man is a licensed
I'm supposed to
lyricist.
be the Mac up in here, all right? All right. This man is taking my vibe, okay?
Some
Stop
that.
that, sir.
The
As soon as I
roster.
saw you, but I look at Derek's roster and I'm like, you know, you got Tim, you got you got Skyra, and it's like these are just uber talented, smart, you know, sexy, brilliant people that are just making like soulful music. It's like I look at loud music as like the new generation Motown records because everybody's like talented. So it's like, is that what you saw? Or was like, because I'm sure you could have signed with somebody else, but you obviously went with Loud.
Well, what I saw
Shit, I'm the coolest.
in Loud,
Sip
goes-
tea. You got to sip tea on that.
it goes back to what Derek was saying about individuality. I like how everyone is kind of their own entity, and I don't want to use the word lane, but you know, everybody has their own thing, so, and it works. So it's not like nobody's like stepping over anybody's toes to do this or to do that or to coexist without coexisting, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I love the most.
And we like different shit, man. Like, God, dog, I really, really hate these situations where everybody is the same. I just hate it, man.
They
There's
do say opposites attract.
no creativity, no originality, nothing. Everything is just so carbon copy, and they wonder why shit is not working or the game isn't elevating.
Right.
Because everybody's quick to get along. I want to go against the grain. Let me get people who are super, super dope, super, super talented, and
that have a different voice.
a totally
like
different
a different
voice.
sound than what's already on
And
mainstream.
I personally don't work with anything I don't believe in. Like, I'm at an age and I'm at a part where, like, you know, it ain't about just, oh, this is trendy. Like, no, I don't like trendy. I'm weird like that. If it's the trend, I'm going the other
against
way.
it, something else.
Because if I follow the trend, I'm 6 months behind. So let me go left while everybody else is dying to go right. I'm gonna go left.
Going against
And I
the
feel
grain,
like that's what we're doing. But we're just lucky enough to be able to work with super, super dope, talented people. So I've been around situations where they literally had to build an artist, teach them how to sing, teach them how to record, teach them how to perform. Just fortunate because they may look a certain way, or this person may be behind them, or it's always these different things, but the talent is just not there. Our biggest concern is just when it'll blow, not if, because all the talent is there.
Yeah. It's kind of
So-
inevitable.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just gotta do my job.
Yeah.
Everybody just do their job at a high level. It'll happen, but it's just a lot of shit going on right now to where people aren't interested in great. They're content with mediocre and good, getting by.
And how do you feel about that? Like, look, what's your presence in a world where, you know, you're a black record label, and
Ooh.
you know you're a black record label, and you're in a sea where everyone's like, yo, lean gun, you know, like everyone's talking about things that just are not beautiful.
Man, I did an interview. I forgot the name of the company, but I'm doing a seminar, sort of like a TED Talks, a TEDx thing, and my topic is the social climate of music. Because I feel like our urban community stations, the only thing they talk about is the bad bitch, who's sucking this, who getting the bag, and who
Yeah.
robbing, who killing. But you turn the dial to other radio stations, it's love, it's friendship, it's happiness. Like, black people don't want love, we don't want friends, we don't want happiness.
Yeah.
So I really feel like today, we don't own the major record companies. We don't own the major radio conglomerates. So there's somebody that's not a person of color authorizing that $250,000 check to influence all of urban radio with this poison. But then that same person is authorizing $1 million check to influence pop radio with all the love. See what I'm saying? It's such a huge gap and such a major disparity, but our people seem to like just keep falling that trap, following that cycle over and over again. So with us being live out your dreams, we definitely make it a point to do. I don't do nothing my mom can't come to. I don't do nothing my 13-year-old daughter can't listen to.
Right.
Because I feel like, there's a million 13-year-old kids out there that want something, that need something. And I like the ladies that we have on our team, anybody's daughter can look, dress, sound,
And
act,
like them.
behave,
Right.
and be comfortable with it. Because that's how I look at it like, man, I can't have her because I got to believe in her. So how do I tell my daughter,
And they buy
don't do
music.
this, but I'm pushing her to do that?
So you guys only sign role models.
Yeah.
I
And
like
you know
that.
what? I wouldn't even say that I intend for them to be role models.
Yeah.
I just like, yo, if I don't trust you coming to my house, how can I invest money in you? Why would I do
Right.
business with you?
Right.
And that's how
Can I
I
say
honest to
something?
God, believe.
All
Can I say
personal.
something? So okay, you say that. Okay, I was just listening to what you were saying, right? But from like what I'm getting on is that you started off by saying that you like people being themselves, people being themselves. So what if you meet an artist who like they like being themselves, but then it's like I'm not going to use Megan Thee Stallion, but I'm gonna just use her. But you see how her how she comes dressed, this, that, and the other. So what you're saying is that you wouldn't sign somebody like that simply because on how they looks, or are you still going off of personality? Because she could have a great personality, but
Right.
then on how she looks is like.
Well, I can say for me personally, and I love the success and I love everything she's doing, but that doesn't fit me. So if you take
the brand.
right, so if you take Murder Inc. Records at the time, and I'm proud to say we're really great friends with Ja Rule. You take Murder Inc. Records, there's certain artists that could not be on there because of the brand. So did you see how like you can take a Cash Money Records, right? Mac 10 did not fit on Cash Money. It just didn't feel right. That's not to say Mac 10 wasn't dope. It just didn't feel right. For me and what I want to accomplish and what I want our brand to believe in is just certain things. I've passed on a lot of really, really great artists that I will listen to, but
you
I don't
wouldn't-
believe in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally want to believe in you because when you take on a role as a CEO or a manager, I'm entrusted with somebody's passion and somebody's money. So if I don't believe in you, how can I be genuine to make sure that I'm giving your passion a fair shot?
Right.
But that's what I love about Derek and his entourage of artists is that he lives out what he believes. He believes in his particular brand of music, and it just so happens that that brand connects with Chelsea. Hence the reason why Chelsea and I are getting married.
Wait,
False.
pause. I thought you was getting married to me.
False.
He told me the
Heaven.
same thing,
Hey,
girl.
man. But
He
you're
told me the
drinking
same
juice.
thing.
Wait, hold up. Heaven, stop it.
Okay. on a high level, to be honest with you, like this man believes in his goals, and he's willing to say, look, I'm not gonna take, a Megan Thee Stallion. That's not, that might be hot and trendy, but
But it doesn't fit my image.
it doesn't fit
it
what
doesn't
I want to
fit
do.
what
It's
I'm
like-
trying to embody
and I'm
with this
okay.
company. Yeah.
I'm okay putting my whole entire life and my whole entire money behind what I believe in versus like what everybody's jumping. And that's something that I believe in too. And it just connects with me. It's like I believe in what I want to do versus like what everybody else is currently doing.
Exactly.
And it just so happens that connects with Chelsea, that connects with Tim, that connects with Skyra, and the rest of the entire team. And I have to applaud you for that because
I appreciate
it
that,
gives
man. I
me
appreciate
confidence
that.
to say like, look, if you can focus on what you want to do internally and do it, then I can go ahead and do it. I don't need to do what corporate America tells me to do or what I see on Instagram or anything like that. And that's why I really believe in live music.
You know what I look at, man? So, like, I'm a huge Berry Gordy fan. Like, a huge Berry Gordy fan. And I feel like if he can accomplish timeless, classic music during that era, it's no way we can't do it now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, from how many people did not want to see a black man running a record company, how many people did not want black artists performing in their venues, to putting a lot of live musicians and songwriters in one building and saying, let's create the most epic shit we can ever create. And it's going to last past all of our lives. I feel like we should be able to create no less than that. Like, that should be the standard. My standard isn't popping pills and buying sections and bottles and throwing money in the air. Like, nah, man, the standard has already been set.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Motown is the standard to me.
That's correct.
The Black Godfather, when he created Taboo Records, and then when L.A. Reid and Babyface created Arista, like even J.D. was So Def. Like, there's a lot of entities that are the standard. So I just feel like we reach for the low-hanging fruit too much in urban music. And then the people who actually own the fruit tree allow us. Yes, y'all can get the low-hanging fruit. We actually gonna put enough low-hanging fruit to trap all of y'all.
Yeah. So you don't
But
even
everything
look
at the
above that.
top, you know, that's why our DJ Staso sent it to me the other day.
Shout out to DJ Staso.
Yeah.
That's my right-hand man.
Staso. You
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah. Staso, you getting fired.
DJ Staso, we need you to build it next time, buddy.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
He got a package from Amazon, right? And the whole box was covered in Taylor Swift's album cover. If you have a Capital One credit card, last week you got an email for like a pre-sale and early tickets for Taylor Swift's new album and her new tour.
Wow.
So
Packaging.
they'll never offer that. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about bad bitches and popping bottles and killing fuck niggas and doing all of this, if we're talking about that, when that mother orders her school supplies from Amazon, that package can't be wrapped that way. So, like I say, more often than not, we're not put in position to be able to do those things. And that's our goal. That's our target. That's what we like to do. That's where we want to go with it.
Sorry about that. Vic's banging on it. Vic's had too much tea. Somebody come get Vic out of the stretcher.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Vic's on team. Tea alert.
Appreciate you, big.
Yeah, another thing that I like about Derek is obviously like his interest in Afrobeats. Yeah, Derek's he's got an air for Afrobeats.
Shout out to David Cootie. David Cootie is our president.
David Cootie,
Yeah, he's the president of Loud Music.
shout out to you, sir.
Y'all,
Ekasson.
y'all should recognize the last name, Cootie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
related to
Fela.
the great Fela Kuti, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, Kuti. Oh, he said it differently.
So
I was
does
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not
He
say it
said
the
it
correct
differently.
way.
like, I couldn't. I thought he
This
said
is Derek-
something
this
like.
is Derek's
Okay.
show, bro.
Okay.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah. So this is
Calm
Got
down,
you.
big
So we
Mac.
need to change the
It's
logo.
Derek and Chelsea.
Got you.
on the building.
Got
These
you.
are our guests.
Got you.
You see how beautiful this girl is?
I see. I see.
Admire
All right.
that for a second. You see this man in it?
I
Don't
see.
be fooled by the baseball cap. Man controls things in
I
it.
see.
So,
Cootie.
being from the Caribbean community,
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
the Caribbean culture and the African culture, they're kind of merged. You know, we share the same space, kind of.
As soon as we touched each other, it merged.
What? But my question for you is, what does Loud have to, or if you already have something in place, what does Loud have to offer to the Afro-Caribbean community?
So, one of the things that is super cool for us, Tim's management are partnered together, and it's two companies. It's Rich Ego Management and Soul Rebel.
Okay.
Soul
Soul
Rebel-
Rebel, I'm familiar with.
So Dwayne Davis, who's a part of Soul Rebel, they actually manage our artist Tim. So
Okay.
when they do the first Fridays and everything,
Right.
and they got the Taste of Caribbean Fest coming up on the September 1st,
Mm-hmm.
so we're able to introduce our music as is to that community.
Okay.
But as I was telling Heaven, that one of the things I've just been researching. I'll research, and I figure out ways first before I find an artist.
Okay.
I don't want to get an artist and figure it out later. I like to figure it out first
And
and
then
then
bring
grab the
them in
artist.
and, right.
So now we have a relationship with a company called Boom Play out of Africa. 50
Okay.
million subscribers in 10 countries so far.
Cool.
And I think they're they're out of Nigeria. And so we have a great relationship with them to create playlists and branded content and a lot of things. So we'll not only be able to introduce our music, we'll actually be able to grab talent.
Okay.
And give them a real platform. Now connected with Heaven and him becoming a part of the Loud Music family, and now building a relationship with Afro Vibes Radio, now we can go and grab an Afrobeat artist or
Okay.
a Caribbean artist and put them directly in the middle of everything we've already created.
Right.
So that's our plan right now. It's just that I've really just been researching. Again, the president of our label, David, he's from Nigeria, and he's been sending us different Afrobeat artists.
Right.
And some of them have been good, but they haven't just been dope.
Yeah, they haven't gotten that
Yeah, and so you sent me Kobe Jones stuff, and I watched his videos, and it's crazy. One of our videographers has been shooting all his music videos.
Wow.
So I've kind of just been watching and stuff, but
Yeah.
when I find that right one, that I'd be like, you know what?
That's it.
This is the one.
That's
we'll
it.
already have a system in place
Right.
for them to be successful in.
What about you, Chelsea? Are you vibing to any Afro beats?
Yeah. It's all the vibe.
You vibing
I
to
would
heaven,
love
right.
to collaborate with Afrobeat. So
You would love to? Anyone in
Hell
particular?
yes.
You know, you shouting around.
no one in particular, but I definitely love the vibe of the culture and everything like that. I had an experience to go to South Africa last year, and it was the most incredible experience
Wow.
ever. I got to perform in front of millions of people, and they got to hear my voice, so that was just like
Unreal.
yeah, unreal,
Yeah.
surreal.
That's great.
And it's so beautiful there. So yes, I would love to
Yes.
get my
Yes. She got the moves.
Burna Boy
Do you
is
know how
coming
to
next
wine?
week.
You know how to wine?
Who cares about
yeah.
Burna Boy?
Can you wine?
Afro
Yeah.
Babes was next week. You can come as my date.
I'll play.
You talking to me, or are you talking to Chelsea? Or are you
I
talking
mean,
to
which
or are you
one?
talking to
Ashanti,
Wait,
you
wait,
gotta
wait,
you
which
gotta
one
calm
of
down.
these-
You
which
gotta
one of
calm
these girls
down.
you in here
Rock
talking
Ashanti,
to
you gotta
heaven?
calm. Chelsea's in the building. You have to understand. Come on. You
I'm
see
just
it.
saying.
I think after
I'm
this
just-
we're gonna have to get a divorce.
And then you
Gloria,
give
don't
Gloria
be
the ring.
upset. Don't be upset, Gloria. It's all right. Let's just add Chelsea to the mix.
Oh no.
Whatever. You better quit till you end up on
mixed with
child
vanilla
support.
now.
Don't hate on
Chocolate
me,
mixed with
Chelsea.
vanilla.
Chelsea, how can you hate on me when I'm pouring on duration? I'm enjoying your presence. You
You
cannot
can
hate on
enjoy.
me. You can't. It's
You
like,
can enjoy, but
I
you
am
cannot.
enjoying.
You cannot have direct access, but you can enjoy.
Just like you could watch from afar,
You
but
can
don't
watch from
touch.
afar. You cannot have direct access.
I'm not
Watch
asking for
from
direct
But
access.
don't you touch me.
No.
It's all right. I'm not asking for direct
Admiration.
access.
You can look
I
for that
understand.
touch.
Admiration is
Steps. I'm gonna take these steps in it.
There are no steps. It's what I allow and what I don't allow.
Right.
Period.
And
So-
periods with the T on the
Oh
end.
my God.
And the full of periods.
So Chelsea, you shooting me down on my own show. This
It's
is
not a
all
shot
right.
down. It's just a
That-
statement.
this is all
Right.
It's not a shot down. It's just a
I
statement.
still love your music though.
Thank you so much.
So now I got a question. Since we're all sipping tea and juice.
Yes, spill the tea. Go ahead.
So are you seeing are you with anyone?
I am single.
Yes, Heaven.
I'm single.
Single.
Chelsea, I keep
ready
you
to
single and shoot me
mingle.
down then.
I'm focused.
She's focused,
And
man.
you, my
Listen.
friend, are a
Focus.
She's
distraction.
a boss lady and she's focused, man.
And
Boss lady focused.
So no one in particular got your eye or anyone that you're like.
I mean, I
she's
have
fine.
lots of friends. Okay,
Oh,
I go.
Oh,
on-
and that's what we're
I
calling
know
them.
lots of
So why
friends.
can't I
have
be a
friends.
friend,
That's what we're
Chelsea?
calling them. We have
Have
lots
friends.
of friends.
Chelsea,
Okay.
why can't I be a friend? I'll sing all your songs.
She's like a
back to
general
you.
manager of a team, I guess.
Okay. I'm somewhat of a player, but at the moment,
Spill it.
I'm somewhat of a player, but at the moment, I'm not
What is a
seriously dating or wanting to seriously
There's
date.
no-
What is a female player called, Chelsea? What do you call a female player?
A
Like
female player?
Like you, like a lady who's in control of things.
A lady who's in
I
control of
mean,
things.
there's
Yes,
no,
but I mean,
there's
that's-
no like no
Oh, I know
name
what
to
you would
it.
you call her Chelsea.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez,
just
Chelsea
me.
Simone.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we call a man who's a player?
Heaven.
Mac.
No, you're the Mac.
No, but no dating. Super focused men are really a distraction. But I mean, I want to go on a date every now and then. So I just have a friend to take me on
Talk
a
to me,
date.
baby. I
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
I'll set it
Right.
up. Where you want to go?
So do you see yourself being with somebody like already in the industry or like off? Cause that has something to do with just like how the
Just how we're
gentleman
dating in the industry, on the radio.
the gentleman that was in here previously, he was like he likes to be behind the scenes. He's a part of it, but he does not want to be like the face of anything. So she could want to date
That's
somebody,
AKA
but
Mr.
that
Bradley.
person's just like keep the spotlights away
I
from me.
mean, I
go
think
do your
there's
thing.
pros and cons to both, to dating someone in the industry or not. I have before.
What,
know-
dated somebody in the industry?
Yes.
Okay.
Cause with that, don't it like you have to keep up like an image? And it's like everybody's in
It's
your
not
business.
well. Yes
Ladies,
and no.
listen to this.
Yes and no. For me, it was more so. it was good. It was good when it was good because we understood our lanes. So it was like no jealousy. It was nothing like that. But when it was bad because we were just constantly bickering and over things that had nothing to do with our relationship. So I mean, it's pros and cons. But in the future, do I see myself? I mean, I don't know, honestly.
But you know what's weird?
Tell us.
A guy can date down, but a woman can't.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean by that?
That
So-
just comes up with these.
so here's the thing: a woman,
Blueprint formulas.
a woman who's a successful entertainer, or doctor, or lawyer, or
Right.
judge,
Right.
they're not going to go marry the bartender. The successful millionaire athlete or whatever, how many of them have went and grabbed the chick out the club? That's not on
Okay,
their
but
level.
see, that's the thing. That's true.
No,
and
that's
not
true and not true.
Yeah,
That's
I
true
feel
and
like I
not
could
true.
But
debate
it's
that.
true and
No,
not true.
Because at the end of the day,
Hold on.
at
Let
the
me
end
clarify.
of the
It's
day,
true
look,
and not
Let me
true.
clarify real quick. On the come up, yes, a woman will. But once you have established yourself, you will not date down.
Okay, so I can attest
Crickets.
to that.
You have a
because-
crickets button? Is there crickets?
Crickets.
I don't have any crickets, but I got.
Yeah, I can attest to that
Facts.
because I dated someone in the industry and we worked together all the time. But now, when I date or when I choose to give someone my number or something like that, I am nowhere near music. Like, they're on the corporate end of life. They kind of got their shit together too. So I mean, like, it's not like I'm not.
Right.
not the
Okay.
bus
Well, I
boy.
can understand that because once you've attained that like level of success, especially and then you have that independence as well. Like you don't really look back to be like, okay, well, who can I pull along? Like, I
But
need
men
somebody.
do that shit all the time.
I mean, they do.
They what?
Still to
Because
tell you that's facts. Man, speaking facts.
So a man who's
CEO
successful and has made
Loud
it,
facts.
a man who's successful and who has made it and who's in his career and whether if it's success, not even saying a dollar amount, but the homes, the cars, and everything. If he's just attracted and she fine, pretty, big ass, whatever they find attractive,
right.
they'll talk and give him a shot. A woman who has her own car, her own house, the first thing she tells you, everything she has.
Well, then
But
I
see,
mean,
that's
no,
not
wait,
true
hold on,
because-
because
Hold
there-
on.
a lot of men
Hold
complain.
up.
A lot of men complain about like being intimidated by a woman's success. So if
If a man complains about being intimidated by a woman's success, he's already counseled himself out.
which is
Don't
why
even
we
talk
don't
to him.
date down.
Right, that means you're insecure.
But you just
But then
admitted
here's
that
the
women
thing,
don't
Which is
date
why we
down.
don't
But
date
wait,
down
here's the
because we're
thing.
going to have
So,
that issue.
isn't that what I said? Women don't date down?
No, but that's not
That's
true.
what
No,
you
but
said.
that's not true
A
because-
million.
because
Man's
them
speaking
men-
facts. Man's got gunshots.
It's
Man's on low. Man's hot.
Mine's not
That's
hot.
that end
Man's
of the
hot.
that's that end of the
Man's
spectrum, but
loaded
there's
it.
also the other end of the spectrum
Chelsea
where
speaking.
where
Yes,
like I
darling.
can be out and like say for instance my bartender is like flirting with me or whatever.
Yeah, you
like
gonna
if
flirt,
the
man.
energy
Like
is
heaven's
there.
flirting with you, like you giving
No, no, no,
heaven.
no, no,
It's for
Like
the
you're smacking heaven
dream.
down.
Because I'm
Like no
paying my
heaven.
tab.
No.
I pay my tab.
No heaven. No
No,
shot for you.
it's not.
No
It's not
access.
based on.
No access heaven.
Let me ask you this.
It's not
let me
based
ask
on
you
that.
this.
It's
When
about who
first-
you vibe with.
When you first see somebody, what's the first thing that you see?
Oh,
You
it's
can't
looks.
lie. It's looks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I don't know if a person is like a bartender, what if he's outside from the bar? He's just standing there dancing. I was like, oh, you look kind of good. You on
You
beat.
wish you.
Right.
You wish.
But
Come on,
but
Gloria.
here's the
No,
thing.
let me finish. Let me
Gloria,
finish.
the
Let me
minute
finish.
let me
that
tell you
person
real
tells
Gloria.
you-
Gloria's
Let me
super
finish, let me
materialistic.
finish.
Gloria's like, oh, where's his keys? Let me hold your keys. Oh, you're not driving a Benz. Talk to you later.
That's a lie. Let me finish. So say he.
I gotta take a break. I'm not gonna let you finish. You know you a gold digger. You know it. There's nothing wrong with
There
it.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
Look at how you
exactly.
live
You
it.
see,
Look at how
Chelsea
you
said
live
it. That's right. It's better to be a gold digger than a trash digger.
What is going on? What is this?
We're coming back. This is the Tea
This
Club,
is
the
the
world's most
Tea
scandalous
Club,
show.
baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got my wife to be, Chelsea
go.
Simone in the building from Loud Music Records. That's right. And I got my big man in the building tonight. That's right. Big Papa teaching me tricks. Derek McKinney, CEO of Loud Music. Raga Shanti, you know you all that. Calm down. I got you 2016. Big Mac Vic, I feel you, Daddy.
Yes,
Gloria,
sir.
come Come on, mommy. You feel the vibes, innit? You know the vibes from Congo with love. We take a quick break. That's right. We're going to be back with more music, and we're going to be back with Chelsea Simone and Derek McKinney. We want to talk about what your new album is going to sound like, what you got planned for 2020. And that's right. If you're going to go a date on heaven, you're going to give heaven a shot in a jam.
Look, there were weird, awkward pause.
Right,
This is loud music all day, baby. That's right. Heaven Mozart in the building. Chelsea Simone, Derek McKinney, loud music artist, loud music CEO in the building. That's right, Gloria, Miss Congo 2020. This is Chelsea Simone. Beautiful is the name of the track in it. Hey. Sexy too. We sipping tea, we feeling it too. Gloria, come on, show me some vibes in it. Hey, 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 hey. You know you're beautiful, you gotta dance to this. Ugly people sit down. Ugly people sit down. Ugly people sit down. If you're ugly, sit down. I'm only standing when Chelsea gives me the green light. That's right, Chelsea. I want to be on the new album too. Holding your hands and a loud music sign. Yeah. You're tuned into the T Club, the world's most scandalous show, that's right. Gloria's in the building tonight. What's up, Gloria? Big man Vic in the building too.
What's going on, Heaven?
Raga Shanti, my 2016 People Choice.
Hello.
Miss Houston Caribbean. That's right. She just gave you the trophy. She gave it to you. She's being humble. Derek McKinney's in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
Mastermind. Houston's best. That's right, Derek. You should run for mayor, sir. You should be mayor. Alex is in the building too. Alex, you can't take Chelsea. You just get done. Buy the CD. Get the album. That's right. Loud music. Follow it. Official Loud. Instagram right now.
Your footwork, baby.
Can we see some Afrobeat with it?
Yes, let's see that wine you were talking about.
Rocket Shanti, come on, shoot Chelsea how to do it.
So take my shoes off.
Who cares in it? Body's banging anyway. Take it off. Shee.
Take your time, set the mood right.
Derek, what do you think about this track in it? That's right. Techno produced it. He's Afrobeats. One of Afrobeats' biggest. And there we go, Swaley and Drake.
Oh yeah, I've been listening to it for a couple days. I like it. I like it, and I like what they're doing with it, but I actually think it could have been bigger.
I think so too.
But how would you have made it bigger?
I think the production could have been bigger.
That's true.
I think when you have Drake and Sway Lee, I feel like the hook should have been bigger and the production around it should have been bigger. I think the way the record starts is exactly how it ends. There is no climax, so it don't take you nowhere.
It's just a straight move. I dig. Okay.
I could be wrong though, because it is Drake and Sway Lee.
Actually, because that's how I felt too when Drake did it with Whiskey. It was just like, okay, it's a good little
It's a
vibe,
mellow.
but then it's just,
After the first 60 seconds, you're like, okay, so I'm not getting shit else?
yeah, like what's
Yeah.
next?
What else
We want
is
music
next?
that plays with our emotions. Okay?
Exactly,
We-
exactly.
Like, give me something else.
Yeah. You get to the like halfway of the song, you're like, oh, like, you know, oh, I can turn this up.
You know what I want to find out? I want to find out like how an artist looks at, you know, how you analyze the future. You know, like how do you analyze the future of music to like stay relevant? You know, like if we look at, I understand like as a CEO you have to do that, but like as an artist being signed, you know, like do you look at okay, I have to sign with this. I'd rather sign with this label because I'll be able to have like, I'll be able to maximize my future versus looking at, you know, signing with like, I don't know, for instance, like another record company.
But wouldn't that be going off of what he said earlier about he goes with personality and stuff like that?
You know what? I honestly, I hope and pray that each artist is thinking in terms of 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
You know, that's what, man, if I can show you the whole group text, that's all I've been screaming at everybody for the past month. It's like, look,
I've heard about those infamous group texts.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
2019 is over. Like,
I was excited to join Loud, and then Bradley told me about the text. I was like,
yeah, because like it's
thing.
it go down in our text messages, man. Like, you know, it's screaming, it's cussing. It's like, what's 2020? What are we doing next year? How are we ahead? Like, you know, we got to be visionaries. We got to be forward thinkers. And I just think the artists should be thinking that way when they're writing music.
so as a
Like
CEO,
spaceship type
you
shit.
stay up thinking about that.
Oh man, I don't sleep.
That's Chelsea. That's right, Simone. Sexy. Jesus. Killing it.
I can't
Chelsea. Murder. Let me sip my tea for this one.
Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, your love. You hear what she's singing about? Your love.
Oh, she's singing about you? She's singing about you? Yeah.
All heaven right there. Hey.
It's live! Music! In the building, Chelsea's about. I'm on my whip with pill too. That's right, your love.
With me. Let's go.
Tracks on fire, mom. Look at it. It's easy to dance to, it's easy to vibe to. And Chelsea's voice is, ooh.
So sexy.
Yeah, baby, what? Hey!
I love it.
See, Vic is coming. Vic is like, he loves it. I love it.
I really do.
I know you really do. Fall back. Fall back.
Stop it. I'm the back here, all right?
Fall back, man. Fall back.
Know
No,
your space,
fall
all
back.
right?
Fall back.
Hey, bro. Know your space, all right? Don't want me to fight you.
Fight me. For what?
I'm gonna fight you for her.
We hear this song, man. It's about me.
I'm sorry.
It's about God.
I know. That's why my name's Heaven.
That's why my name is Victor. Victory, baby. Let's go. How about that?
I'm going to need you to stop trying to play Victor, okay? Don't play Victor. I mean, I understand and all, but don't play
Oh,
Victor.
Ragashante.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. My baby got my back.
Oh, your baby. Oh, please.
Yeah.
That's right. Go
My
from
baby got my back. Let's go.
All I gotta say, she's beautiful.
Cheers. Hey.
This is loud music. That's right. Jack McKinney's in the building. Chelsea Simone's in the building. This is a track. Your love. That's right. Featuring Davies. Davies, where are you? That's right.
Yeah.
Why did you get me on this track? Get Davies on the track.
Well, we gotta talk about the next track.
I'm a little jealous of Davies right
Hey, I like this.
Tell me what you say.
Chelsea Simone. Yeah.
Sultry, baby.
It's loud music, that's right. Sexy lady in the build too, that's right. Trust
Let's
me,
go.
you want her number 2. If you were here, it's Chelsea Simone, Doug McKinney, big man on campus, taking over worldwide, global. That's right. It's loud music. I'm listening to Chelsea Simone. Beautiful. Jesus, ladies.
Hey.
I remember a story about
We're back. The T Club is in effect. That's right. Big man on campus. That's right. Deck McKinney's in the building.
Yes,
Chelsea
yes, yes.
Simone, loud music.
Hey.
That's right. Recording artist. That's right. Wife to be is in the building too. You already know. That's right. Shout to mate man Vic. That's right. Miss Congo 2020. Gloria.
Hello,
That's
hello.
right. Not Estevan, but Gloria is in the building. Rakashante.
Hi.
26 in People's
What's
Choice
up,
Award.
what's up, what's up,
Miss
what's up?
Caribbean Houston.
What's
That's
up,
right.
what's
She
up?
gave you the award because she was coming to see me. She had to run. But we're in the building. We're talking about loud music. We're talking about what this record company is currently doing. How they changed the game. They brought one of their beautiful artists obviously in the building, obviously Chelsea Simone. We've heard some of her music. Please follow her on Instagram. Please download her albums.
Yes,
Please
yes.
follow Official Loud.
All that.
But we want to find out
All that.
when can we expect more music from you?
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you supposed to look at Derek?
We are in the process of creating right now. So we are building a new sound and just kind of starting from scratch. The beautiful thing about that is that it don't sound like nothing else. So it's gonna be something fresh. It's gonna be a bop.
Right.
And yeah, y'all gonna love it. So
Any music
Yes,
videos
looking
coming
forward
out?
hell to the yeah.
And she sang that too.
Derek, what are you gonna say? I mean, what's the creative process like working with an artist?
Like
That's-
me.
Yes. Like the super.
Look, he had to
I
stop.
think
He had to stop
I'm
and
very.
think.
I kind of think I'm
AKA
difficult to work with.
The big
No.
meal,
But he
aka
says I'm not.
the full meal, aka the full package.
Well,
Chelsea.
she's not difficult at all. It's funny to me. I laugh at it because I'm always waiting for her. Like, she'll send a text like, "Hey, I'm thinking about this." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and I'm just waiting for her to send the next text to change her mind. That, well, I'm thinking about this. So I'm just kind of waiting. But I like the fact that she's not scared to do something different. You know, it's the sound we're going for. Like, I was driving and I heard a record yesterday, and I was like, damn, this is the song I can hear you singing. She's like, oh, I love that song. I've covered, like, okay, so now
Yeah, so she's versatile.
we can go in that angle because
Yeah.
I don't I don't put her voice in a R&B category. I don't put it in a pop category. I don't put it in a country category. I just feel like it's
Universal.
just a timeless voice.
International.
Yeah, she's
Whatever-
versatile.
Whatever
You're
record,
versatile.
whatever record we do, you can drop it in anywhere in the world and it'll go.
And you can
So-
play it in your cars.
Exactly.
With
So
everybody in the car.
Yeah.
that's,
Right.
you know, and not,
And in the
and not have to
clubs,
cover
please.
And in
nobody's
the
ears.
club, right.
We like club bangers.
So I just really think that musically, I think the new project, it'll be a little bit more. I'm gonna push for it to be more expressive, more emotional. I'm gonna push for it to be really authentic, because I think she got some great material in her
Brain.
that needs to, like, okay, go ahead and speak your mind. You don't
Yeah.
have to hold back. Speak your mind. If
Yeah.
that's what you want to say that shit. And
Right.
mean it when you say it.
Mean it.
I'm looking to push that. That's what I want out of it,
It
because
must be
then
great having a guy like this behind you.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome.
It's a kinda-
I don't think I've ever told you that. But
no,
yeah.
you haven't.
Wait, gunshots.
On the record.
Excuse me.
No,
Let's get this on candid camera, please.
The camera's
Everyone,
on.
you know.
Okay.
Because the day she cussed me out and tell me I ain't
Whoa.
shit, I'm going to replay
I mean,
this.
I'm gonna always cuss you out and tell you not shit, but it's in love. It's in the same
It's in the
effect.
same token.
It's in the
But
same
this one is-
token that
but
you are the shit at
I'm
the
sure
same
he'll
time.
enjoy this one better. So why don't you go ahead and tell him how you feel,
So
darling?
Wait. Wait.
you are
Oh,
the
fire!
shit. The shit. No, like I really I love the fact that he really believes in me. So it's not like I'm just carrying my own belief, but he's carrying it with his own belief. Like, so we're tied together, and like we're both Gemini, so we get each other.
Day apart.
So yeah, like
Dear part.
we're both Geminis,
June 16th.
and I'm June 15th.
Wow.
Yeah, so we totally get how we think. So like I can text him like the randomest thing, and he already knows that he knows how I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
I like how we get each other. And I'm just ready to like fucking soar. So
Yeah. And that's that. I think that all of that comes from being able to work with super talented artists. It's like you're not limited. When the artist has actual talent, I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but I was talking yesterday and I was like, look, if you take away all the bells and whistles, is that person just dope on their own? No. But you got to add the auto tune, you got to add the filters, you got to add the horns, you got to add the background dancers, you got to add the band, you got to add you got to add all of that stuff.
Just to make them
Oh,
hot.
it's dope. Nah, to me that's not dope.
Yeah.
If that person can walk in the room and just open their mouth and sing or rap or do what they do without anything and still command the crowd,
That's a true artist.
that's the dopeness.
Yeah.
That's what I want, and that's what when she walks into a room, people are kind of already like, you do something. What is it
Yeah.
that you do? Then they hear
Wow.
her voice. They was like, oh shit, like
That's you?
like they killed it. Like, you know, so then whatever Loud Music as a company, whatever we may do, from Stay So sending it out to blogs, or David doing the streaming, or Bradley setting up interviews and setting up marketing, or Francisco doing album covers, or Bliss doing write-ups, it makes it easy for everybody involved to do their part, because we know we're not hiding any flaws in the actual talent.
That's why I love your ads. I love every single artist that you currently have, because there's genuine talent. Like, I can genuinely listen to every single artist
that's
and
dope,
enjoy their
man.
music. Like, as a DJ, you know, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me to just like, you know, I'll get one album and I'll like maybe 3 tracks, but like, or maybe like basically, you know, 2 or 3 artists on a certain label, but for Loud,
Man,
I genuinely feel that.
we've had some ups and downs. We've had some people come and they go, and it's never any bad blood with anybody or anything, but man, we have a tough team, bro. Like, man, I catch hell. You know, I have an idea, and I think every one of my ideas are ingenious to me. But when I send it to everybody else, our angry A&R team is going to dissect it and tell me what's not. Bradley does not like anything. Bradley is the most angriest person on the planet. He does not like anything or anybody. He's Captain Asshole in the flesh.
It's just so funny that I like the guy.
Yeah, that's what's weird. So by the time something goes through everybody and the final product that goes out, understand it's been through the ring.
Scrutiny.
There's nothing nobody can say bad about it that wasn't already said amongst ourselves before it even went out. So when you see a performance And people are like, oh, that's dope, that's dope. In my mind, she missed that note. She fumbled that word. Okay. Yeah, she didn't. So when we have the meeting or the recap after the performance, be like, yeah, it was dope. The crowd loved it, but you missed this. I'm not going to pat you on the back for the shit you're supposed to be doing well.
Thanks, then, to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Let me find out what's
Ready, Miss
wrong.
Coco?
And then I'm always, every event, every show, everything, I'm looking for what's wrong. Not that I'm looking for the negative, but I got to improve the next time.
Yeah, to tweak it, to tighten it up, tighten up all the screws.
Every single time.
Yeah.
But you don't want to beat anyone down now.
Huh?
You don't want to put anyone down.
Oh, no, we put them down.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
not
put you down.
nice.
Like, I mean, but
But it's not necessarily.
It's kind of like a
constructive.
Yeah.
everybody knows, like, it's never, ever coming from a personal place whatsoever.
If you have everyone in your team telling you that you're already good, then you're not.
If I'm the
Like,
best person
you
in the
have nothing
room,
to
I
work
got to
on.
leave the room.
Yeah.
It's a company.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Corporation. You got to focus on what.
at our office, we have this really long conference table, and we'll sit at it. Man, like the meeting, like
I'm scared to work with a record company.
yeah, we go in at it, but at the end of the day, once we leave, we know we can be comfortable in knowing we actually gave the best product we could have humanly, and everybody's different. Nobody on our team, from the artists to the people that work with us, everybody is different. Like, we don't have, and I don't want to knock nobody. I apologize if you're listening or anything like that, but
Spill the tea, man.
it's people.
That's right. If you
can
heard
walk
it,
into a
shoot
room.
your shot.
You can walk into a room and it's a company. And it's like, are y'all a company or a group? Everybody looks the same. They're acting the same. Their haircut is the same. Their shoes are the same.
Jesus.
The way they talk, their hand motion. It's like, you know what? There's not an objective voice in the room.
Yeah.
You hate that.
No
I
individuality
hate that
in
shit.
the room.
Yeah, man. I hate that more than anything with this business, man. And that's, like I said, mediocrity is celebrated right now.
And that's why I love the main man. That's why Derek McKinney from Loud Music and Chelsea Simone. Unfortunately, we don't have too much time, but I would like to have both of you guys back. I'd like to have the whole entire
I'd love
team
to
in
be
here.
back.
Yes.
And maybe you could tell us what we can expect from Loud Music and also from Chelsea.
Oh, she looked at me.
Yeah, I'll
So Chelsea, we're going to be releasing videos from that project. I think we're going
It's
to
in a
do
beautiful video.
Running and Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
We're going to do
Thank you.
Running and Muddy Waters video, but then we're actually going to create a whole new project. We're going to do some cool little listening sessions, little pop-up events,
Okay.
a little wine tasting with the project and all those different
Ooh la
things.
la.
November
Different.
16th, we have a big festival. November 16th.
The food truck?
The Taste of Texas Food Truck Festival. Have about
Food.
29 food trucks, 50 vendors,
You need more?
live performances,
Yes.
concerts.
Yes.
We actually finalized the food trucks, but the pop-up vendors, yes, we need more pop-up vendors. So whatever, and I want it to be our people. If you selling soap, towels, T-shirts, hats, shoes, cologne, glasses,
Black business, baby.
yeah, we average about 7,000 people a year.
Wow.
This year we're shooting for 12 to 15,000 people
Let's
in
go.
attendance. So I want our people to capitalize off of that. We got a mechanical bull, kids 12 and under, free all day
I'm
long.
a boss on the bull. Just letting you guys know. Like,
I would like to see you in the bull.
I would.
I want to see your skills
I'm
on the
not good
bull.
on it. Never mind.
So
look, I didn't. It took my words away.
November
I didn't even know how
How
to
you
respond.
strangled
November
straddled the bull.
16th,
November
it'll be there.
16th.
We
Right.
expect to see you there November 16th.
Okay.
Everybody, make sure everybody will have VIP access. Y'all have
And that's 6 days before my birthday.
That's right. Afro Vibes.
Come celebrate your
Radio
birthday.
Yes,
Tea
I'm
Club
coming
fans.
out, yes.
You have access to the Taste of Texas.
And our whole
Yeah.
roster
Truck
will be
Festival.
performing.
I'm coming.
Talk about
Chelsea.
live bands, lights, smoke, the whole thing. So it's gonna be a
Big
super
stage,
super dope show.
everything's gonna be
Looking
there.
forward
Yes.
to it, definitely.
Well, Sir Derek McKinney, CEO of Loud Music, salute to you. Salute
Thank
to what
you.
you're doing and changing,
Shout out to Afro.
changing
I
the whole
appreciate
entire
you, sir.
world with your music, because it's just not Houston. You might think it's just Houston, but it's actually the whole entire world, because your music touched me. And shout out to you, Chelsea, for being beautiful,
Thank
for
you.
spending your time. I know you could have been in one of your dates' houses.
Well, you're here with
when
us.
I came here with you guys.
You're here with
Yes.
us.
Thank you very much.
You love
Welcome.
us.
Next time we'll make sure you get your
Thank
real
you.
proper cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll be off my no alcohol diet by then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so please tag us. We'll send the videos to you now. We really love you. We want you to come back. And thanks for spending your
I
time
love to
with
be
us.
back. Thank you guys.
Loud music in the building tonight. That's right, fellas. They're sexy. It's Chelsea tonight. Derek McKinney. That's right. Go get everything loud. Everything loud right now, Houston. Worldwide. Everything loud. Just buy it. Trust me.
buy it.
That's right. Good gift for your wifey, for your mommy, for your grandma, or for your boyfriend, or for your doggy too. My name's Heaven Mozart. Raga Shanti looking fire. That's right. Jesus.
Yes.
Miss Congo 2020 on Fleek Fleek. No juice for you. All tea.
How about that?
Big man Vic, salute to you, Daddy.
Lego.
That's right. We're at Afro Voice Radio. This is T-Cod. My name's Heaven Mozart. Shout out to my main man, Derek McKinney. That's right. Bradley from Loud Music too. And also Chelsea Simone, the beautiful. We're signing out.
Look around like what happened to me. As soon as I wake up, ayo, I gotta get my cake up, ayo. Like money ain't a problem, ayo, and failure ain't an option. God made me a boss bitch, hallelujah. Diamonds in my crosses, hallelujah. No matter what it costs, it's hallelujah.
This is Heaven Mozart. This is the Teddy Club. And we're so lit right now because LA bass, H-Town bass. That's right, mommy fire. Devin Kelly's in the building.
Yeah.
Sexy
What's
all
up,
day
y'all?
long.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's right. Devin showing everything.
Let me tell you something, Heaven. Don't be coming at me with all this queen, sexy god of the earth. No. You're gonna treat me like a queen, then I believe it.
Right. Ooh. She said, keep your words if there's no
Yes.
bucket
He like the queen of the world. I'm like, how many queens of the world is it?
All right. Where's your bucket
ahead, man.
Where's your action? Where's your example?
I'm coming for you, Devin. It's all right. Let me finish my introduction. Devin Kelly's in the building. She's a superstar, R&B singer, H-Town. That's right. She's a model. She's talented. She doesn't want to be called a queen. She wants me to say it with my chest in it. Yeah, queen.
No, she wants you to do
Queen,
it.
mommy.
No, just bow down, you know?
Oh, gunshots. Raga Shanti in the building. That's right, my
Hello,
co-host today.
hello,
That's right,
everybody,
mommy. Looking
hello.
sexy. 20 sexy. People's choice. Miss Caribbean Houston. Salute to you, mommy. Ah, that's right. Fleek. Gloria, Miss
Fleek,
Congo
fleek.
2020. Yeah. That's right, Big Mac Vic. That's right, sitting right next to Raga. That's right, sitting right next to Devin Kelly. Devin, what's going on? That's right. I heard you flew out from LA. You came over to Houston to just bless us with this bomb album.
I did,
That's right.
I
If you
did.
haven't got Devin Kelly's album, please go get it. That's right. Devin, why don't you tell us a little bit about the album? What's your inspiration and how much you love heaven?
Well, first of all, Heaven, you cool. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, Heaven,
You
you
heard
so
from
you
Devin
dope.
Kelly,
I'm
huh?
happy. You know, we good. You know what I'm saying? But
Jesus.
when it comes to my music, I'm very, very like into it. So I wrote every song. I was in the studio 14-hour days, and it was my vision because I got offered a couple record deals and I wasn't pleased with what I was offered. So I was like, God was like, it's time for you to do it yourself. Like, I made you a boss, so that's why I called it God Made Me a Boss. I really feel like can't nobody put you in a position that you're not already qualified for. So I recorded my project, wrote every song, you know, I put together a team myself, and this is what we're doing right now. So I'm
Yeah.
pushing it. I'm about to go to, actually I'm going to Lagos, and I'm going to Paris in a couple weeks, about a week or so, to promote and to do some videos and some shows. So
Wow.
I'm just
That's
super
amazing.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin's a real queen, you know. She just flies to Lagos,
Yeah.
Paris.
Go to
Yeah,
Lagos.
this will be my 5th time going to Paris.
What?
There you go. That's what I'm messing with. That's right.
Look, I'm still working on #1.
Look, I went once and that
How
was
about
all.
Lagos?
This is my first time going to Lagos, and I'm super excited because my fans and the people that support me out there really made this happen for me. Like, they hit me up, gave me every contact I needed. Like, I've always felt appreciated, but that was just another level of love. So I'm super excited to go be able to actually meet everybody that supports me there. Yeah, touch
Reach out and touch.
all my
You're gonna
brothers and
love that.
sisters, and you know what I'm saying, boyfriends and girlfriends.
Your track, Like a Star, on this album is a beautiful track. Like, what was your What was your strategy behind that? Were you thinking about Afrobeats?
I love Afrobeat music. I mean, it means so much to me because I think while everybody was relating to like reggae music and island music, like I really took Afrobeat personal. Like I felt like it was just what I like to hear all the time. You
Trust
know?
me, I've seen her Zanko. She's fire too.
Yeah.
She's
So
hot.
and like a lot of my
You got
producers,
moves.
a lot of my
You gotta
producers,
show me those.
Jet body.
a lot of my producers have worked with different Afrobeat artists that I admire, like Tiwa Savage, and so I was inspired by that too. I'm like, wow, if she can work with somebody that I've been working with for years, then maybe I can really do this. So I'm actually in the process of recording a whole Afrobeat album.
Oh no.
That's right, you heard it here. Gunshots. That's right, Afrobeat album. What are you gonna call it, Devin?
You know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. I know what I want to call it, but I'm gonna wait. We're gonna have a reveal. We'll have a reveal party.
So what do you mean? You broke my heart with that one.
Yeah, you're supposed to spill the tea.
Well, I'm in
Supposed to spill
between.
the tea.
I'm in between
Oh,
two
no,
names.
I know why she didn't spill the tea. Let's do it for her. Devin, Kelly, do you swear? I solemnly swear to spill the whole
spill the
tea,
tea.
and nothing but the tea.
You plead the fifth? Are you pleading the fifth right now? Oh, he said sure.
Thank you. Hallelujah to the Hennessy gods.
Oh my God. I
Devin,
crossed my fingers and put it behind my back. BTW.
Wow.
Devin, what do you mean by sugar rush? What are you talking about there? What is that?
Well,
There's that sugar rush.
Because I feel like, it takes, when you talk about addiction, there's different things, but everybody can be addicted to sugar. Like, not, you have to kind of be grown or have access and money to be addicted to drugs and all those things. But like children can be addicted to sugar, old people, young people. And so I decided, I feel like that was the best way to, I guess, depict an addiction or something that you're just drawn to, because everybody loves sugar. Like people literally have to like wean
Everybody
themselves.
loves heaven.
People
Like sugar.
develop-
It makes sense. It
People
makes total
develop
sense. I get
diseases
it.
off of being
Yeah.
addicted to sugar.
So literally, I just looked up the definition of sugar, and it said sweet crystalline. That's why it says sweet crystalline at the finish line.
I don't know what happened. I think this went over my head. I thought you were really singing about me. I swear. I was
just
like, oh,
sugar.
Yeah, Devin. I feel you too, mommy. I know.
Heaven.
Heaven is on his own clothes.
You're on your own way.
But who inspired you to write that song?
But what'd you say?
Who inspired you to write that song?
It was more so just thinking about something that people can be drawn to, and I was thinking about just weaning yourself off of sugar and trying to have like the proper like direction as far as like your health. That's like a good way to depict like love, because it's like you want the type of love that's healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be addicted to something that's good for you, but that sugar, something about it, man. You just have to have it. You feel me?
Sugar
So
rush.
that sugar rush, like you need it.
But were
So
any of
I
your other
decided to write
songs,
about it.
were they inspired by anyone or anyone in particular?
No, I kind of just go with the flow. Like throughout my days, even today, like from interviews previously, I'll write things down that ring, that rhyme, that sound cool, that people don't even know what they said. And then when I'm writing my album, I'll go back to my notes and literally sometimes the track list will be 1, 2, 3,
You're
like
a real student
every
of
thought
the
that I've
game.
had. Yeah. I love listening
Devin, I
to
heard
people.
you can blow.
I can really sing. Yes.
You want to do something for us? Just give them a little tease in it. It's 180 countries. Let them know it's Devin Kelly in the building. Like, I know. I'm in love too.
Okay,
Sorry, Raga
so
Shanti, sorry.
we gonna get holy though. So we're gonna take it to.
We're gonna go to church.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. I'm an heir of salvation, purchased by God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. This is my story. This is my song. That's all.
Devin is taken. That's right.
I had it, you know what I'm saying? When you call me out, you always gotta rely on God when somebody call you out like that.
Straight fire. Straight murder. That was acapella. What a D club. Devin murdered it. Yeah.
Bumps right
Can
here.
I get an amen?
Good.
Can I get an amen from you?
Amen.
Can I get an amen from you?
Amen.
Can I get an amen from you?
Who had a chance?
Oh.
Gracious.
Oh.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
My toes
That was
just curled,
beautiful
Devin.
for sure.
He is crazy.
So-
Your toes curl for Jesus. I'm trying to really get this man straightened
No,
out.
my toes didn't curl for
But
Jesus.
I said I was singing about the
No,
Lord.
You know, my toes were curling for Devin.
Yeah, exactly.
On her a cappella to Jesus.
You know. Well, I mean, because I do R&B music, but at the end of the day, when you're gonna put me on the spot, I gotta call on the higher powers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I have the skirt.
Jeez.
It don't sound the same.
Jesus.
It don't sound the same like when she did it.
You gotta
I'm
be
trying
smooth with
that.
it.
I'm
Heaven.
trying.
You gotta be smooth with it. I'm a vocal coach. Jesus, yeah.
Jeez.
That's much better. Yeah.
Don't lie to this man. Please don't lie to this man.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in love with Devin Kelly's music.
I
Devin's
appreciate
on
it.
fire.
Thank you.
Yes.
I have an album. If you don't have it, you're straight darling.
You
That's
tripping.
right. I got all the albums, so I get to hear her every day. I get
Thank
to bump
you.
it every day.
Thank you.
Devin, so why don't you spill the tea? So what's going on with your love life in it? Because I want to know. I want to know. Is there a lane in there? Is there
You now.
a lane?
You already know.
Is there a lane in Devin's love
What's
life?
up?
Because you can't be that beautiful,
easy
that
now.
talented, and single. No.
I mean, my love is my music, honestly. Like, I'm just like
I'm
a.
music too. I'm music too.
And
My
you-
last name's Mozart.
I didn't say
Heaven
my love was my.
Mozart.
I didn't say my love was crazy. I said my love was music.
I'm not crazy. How am I crazy?
You're crazy in a good way though. Like you're
Oh,
hilarious.
God, did it? Oh, snap.
But no, but the my love life is pretty good, you know. But I'm really, really focused on my music. Like I want to create levels, and I want to create a legacy, something to like really hand down. Like I'm not playing with this, so I'm really focused on that. So anybody that's not in that, you won't even see them around.
I'll be in there.
You crazy.
So there's no particular anyone that you're texting or.
Are you? Oh,
Interested
whoa.
in-
Is there any? I like that.
They're
That's a
really
nice one
digging
for
right
you.
now.
Is
Y'all
there
are really
anyone
digging.
that you're texting?
Yeah.
Texting? Not at the moment. Right now, no.
No.
Right now, because you're on the show.
Because I'm on the
I want
show.
to share your last. Why don't you read us your last text? You want to share that?
Sure. My last text.
Look, it's gonna be something generic. Look,
My last text was the sending my we transfer to Trent, the engineer, through an email. It was an email text.
What's your last text, Vic?
That was the last text.
oh
I sent.
Lord.
Me?
Yeah, read
I'm
your
going
last
to be
text.
late.
We're gonna count to 5. If you don't read out 5, then you're gonna take a big sip of tea.
Are you talking about
5. Your last text. Just your last text.
my last
Devin, check him.
My last
Check
text.
him.
Let me see
I
your
don't
last
even know what
text.
my last text was.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out
My la-
loud. I'm gonna read it in my Siri voice. Okay, guys. The
My
last text said
text.
333 South Green Park Drive, Houston, Texas 77082.
Ding ding ding.
So that's it. That's it. That's all you get.
Nothing exciting.
There's
I'm
nothing
sorry.
popping on this end. Maybe y'all got some good text messages.
It's just,
Nah.
it's
I
just
really
business
don't.
with me.
Man, I'm gonna say.
You know, you
my
read your
last text
last
is gonna be
text.
to you. Let me say.
You read your last
Read
text.
your last text,
up?
boss.
My text is gonna say. I'm sending text to Devin right now. This is for the whole entire world to know. So, my feelings, Devin. So you know my feelings are genuine. This is in front of 180 countries, over 6 million people know. Devin, sending you a text right now.
Didn't you just marry everybody like in the last
Thank
segment?
you.
We're
I'm-
divorced.
Like,
Like three,
you know what? I'm taking. Like,
three women.
I
Like
ain't
I
playing
can't,
with you,
I can't
Heaven.
help myself if all the women in the world are so bloody talented.
Heaven.
What am I supposed to? Devin, I'm feeling you.
You gotta really focus.
Send me
you
your
know?
number right now. Put your number.
You gotta
right now.
focus
Look,
on your
you-
craft. You have a great show. You know, all these marriages, if you have too many kids, you get married too many
We're not
times.
having
And then
It's
all
too
your money is
complicated.
going away. What?
Yeah, you're gonna wonder where all your money
What
going.
about?
Especially you dealing with somebody like me, honey, baby, child.
Hey, wait. Did that actually
Devin, what's
just
your favorite
happen?
restaurant
My favorite restaurant?
in Houston?
Gosh, I don't.
That's hard.
That's really, really hard. I would just say Papados, honestly. Every time I come in town, I make sure I go to Papados.
What about in LA?
My favorite restaurant in LA, I would say, I don't know. There's so many. Like maybe like I don't know. Catch. I like Catch.
So how long did it take for this project to come through to fruition?
Okay, so I started thinking about it towards September. Like I said, last July I was offered a record deal. And I was with my management. We were going through negotiation with my lawyers and stuff. And I just decided this is too much. I was getting super stressed about it. And I was like, what do I really want to do? And the core of what I wanted to do was complete my album. The attention and the huge labels and the names, that's great, but I want to do my music. And doing that, I learned a lot. I made a lot of huge connections. I became an executive producer. I became all these things that I never thought I'd become. So I think that this is the path that I'm supposed to go. And now I'm about to be traveling internationally with my music. So, I think
Your
this is.
music is fire.
Thank
I-
you.
Sprinkle some glitter
definitely-
on that. I really
What was your
like
favorite
that.
song? Heaven.
What song?
What's your favorite song on the project?
I think my favorite song is this one right over here. And while we do that, we'll take a break and we'll listen to Devin, my favorite song of Devin Kelly's.
I ain't gotta worry, let it happen to me.
It's so different.
Pull up on a real one. Light goes. It's so many.
The whole album's beautiful.
Do you like Pull Up on a Real One? Have you heard that one?
Yes.
You gotta play that
Queued
one.
up.
I can tell how passionate you are about the music, just like
Yeah, Bobby can
I'm
sing.
serious.
Devin Kelly in the building, that's right, at Take Club. Vixen in the Gloria too, that's right. Raga Shantae.
It's everything.
because if you're not serious, who else is?
Humbos are here. You know, I like this because as soon as I put on the album, like it's just so sweet. Just and then you know you have like God made me perfect. And then you go hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day I'm living like it's fashion week, dripping like a model in a magazine. And
You know, I knew the album would be good because I knew that you could sing, but I didn't know it'd be this sweet. It's like really sweet. It's like, you know, as a DJ, you need things that are sweet to the ear. It's even a plus when she looks great. Jesus. Uh-oh. Somebody's phone is ringing. It's Devin Kelly moment, Gloria. That's points. We're listening to Devin Kelly. We're listening to Devin Kelly. That's right. We're listening to her brand new album. That's right. God made her a boss. Me.
making all this money, gotta spend it somewhere.
Shit.
It all on Gucci, so they know I don't care.
Spend all the money on heaven too, my man.
So they know I don't care. Drippin', drippin', so they know I don't care. So they know I don't care.
Devin Kelly in the building, that's right, LA based, that's right, Houston based, world renowned famous, that's right, opera, R&B, pop killer, singer, mommy on pink hair, mommy on fleet, mommy on sexy. Vic, you can't handle that, move back. I said move back.
I know, it's all yours, baby.
Yes.
Come on, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's you.
Raga Shanti, you can't handle that too.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying that you can't handle that. No, don't even look at it. Yeah, put on the shades. Keep the shades on. Don't take them off.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Yeah, you're feeling that, Gloria. That's right. Yeah. This is a smash song. This is a song you play when you want to smash, Devin. This is the song I'm playing. Yeah. You know you like that, baby.
So what is that? It's like a
Yeah, my man.
gospel?
Sweet
R&B?
is the line at the finish line.
God made me a boss bitch.
Honeycomb.
All I heard was
God made me a boss
hallelujah.
bitch.
Every
Hallelujah.
single drop until you're satisfied.
Every single drop till you're satisfied.
Look, just because you heard hallelujah, you thought it was the gospel.
I was
He,
like,
weren't
oh,
even, he
hallelujah.
wasn't even listening to the other lyrics.
I didn't really hear the bar me.
Snakes in the garden.
I'm listening to Devin Kelly. I'm on the T Club. My name's Devin Mozart, Raga Shanti, Gloria. I'm Vic in the building. Devin too.
When you
What's up, what's up, what's up?
pick me up, I get up, buzz, sugar rush.
Vic, are you feeling this? You see this in it?
I'm feeling this, bud.
Thank you.
Our radio executive Vic looking at us like, what's going on? Devin Kelly in the building, daddy. Mommy's on fleek with pink hair. Devin, can I have some of that pink too? Yeah, I want pink. Just so I can match you. We can walk out a couple
This man and his
pink.
jokes.
No
You're
substitute.
really crazy.
Yeah, sip on that tea.
And money cannot buy this rush. You're the only one I can trust. Just like the sweet.
You like it, Gloria, right? You gotta get it. Download it right now.
Snakes in the garden. Sugar.
Devin Kelly in the building. That's right, on the T Club. Shows on sexy, shows on sexy. Albums on fleek. That's right, we're bashing it up.
I get up, sugar rush. You keep me right whenever it's dry. Can't thank you enough, sugar rush.
Yeah, mommy, that's right. Mommy's a star. Ski logic.
Imagine island, light up the park.
Devin, I'll play a little bit of Afrobeats on top of this. That's right, because I'm feeling this one too.
Imagine island, light up the party.
This I can dance to. I can dance
Like a
to it.
star.
Yeah.
Got 'em stunned.
You know how to whine?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Show me some.
Got 'em stunned.
So yeah, no.
You're not going to show us your
I sang for
move.
y'all already. That's dead.
Your move.
She's like, she gave me something we could pay for free.
I gave you something to go to sleep to. I gave you some words.
Still throwing stones at
That's
everybody
more.
else. They don't know what they talking about. You still a king, you a goddess. Just not clocking in for the nonsense. Imagine island, light up the party.
Drummers in the car.
Running so slowly, like a star. Imagine island, light up the party. Running so slowly, like a star. Got 'em stunned, like a star. Got 'em stunned, like a star. You can go bigger. Don't let it turn, it won't make you feel better. No, no. Get out and go dance on a patio way. A vision to blow them away, but don't you give up now. You don't really wanna let go.
This is the motherfucking T Club. That's right, I'm in the building. That's right, with Devin Kelly. That's right, Devin Kelly, world renowned. That's right, superstar
Yes, yes.
singer from LA and
Welcome.
also Houston. Mommy's international. Mommy's in and out. That's right, out and in. H-Town, LA.
How many
That's
times
right.
I've seen you this month?
How many?
I've seen you a lot this month.
No,
No, back and forth from LA to Houston. I probably ran into a couple
Well, we can
times.
see each other a lot more.
Hey,
you just
hey,
need to
hey,
set
hey.
it up. I mean,
feel
I
like
know
you set
God
yourself
made
up
you a
for that
boss.
Yeah, you did.
Lady.
You set yourself up for that one big time.
I mean, I'm not saying like I'll set myself up anytime with you. You just let me know. Just let me know, Devin. I want to hear that voice every day.
You got
Every-
too many girlfriends. We just gonna be friends, okay,
Don't,
Kevin?
don't worry about the girlfriend. Let's talk about just you and I.
Uh-huh.
We'll deal with the girlfriends
I'm not
later.
with the player stuff, but you can play my music. though.
Ragashanti, defend yourself.
Defend myself. I'm going to allow you to do as you please, because all you're doing is showing your colors right now, and I know this is not somebody I want to be married to.
We're already divorced, so.
You see? You see this woman just disowned you right here, Devin. We're off. We're sad.
You made your bed, you know.
I'm fine with that. I got a singer in the building too. So you say you're going to Africa, you're going to Lagos, you're
I
going to go
am.
make a
I
new album.
am. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm just really excited to connect with my roots and to meet the people that support me there. Like, it's just something about going outside your own world and seeing that there are people that know you and that feel you and that listen to my music. It's just like mind blowing. So
You're
I
gonna
have
come
to.
back on fire. You're gonna
Oh,
bring
yeah.
back a fire album.
Oh, definitely.
whole different
I'm gonna
vibe,
come back.
yeah.
I'm like, I definitely plan on like, setting it off out
Everyone's
here.
gonna want to collaborate with you because
You think
can
so?
blow. Like you
Oh.
can really sing, so everyone's gonna want to be there. I
Yeah.
want to be on Devin's album.
Well, let's
Yeah.
work. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Hit me up while
When are
the
you
line.
going?
you up. If you're in Lagos, that's right. Davido, Wizkid, all right. Chris Brown, hit up Devin. She's in,
Chris Brown.
Period.
yeah. What's
Yeah.
wrong with that? Like
Sway Lee, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to do Afrobeat music, I put out my Afrobeat single before I even knew Beyonce was doing the Afrobeat inspired album, and I think that's like so huge just for like, when they miss me they call me a Yankee. But just for somebody from America, I do have Nigerian roots, you know what I'm saying, to like be on top of a wave that mainstream is doing before they started. That's why I was like, I got to do the Afrobeat album now. Like I have to, because I actually love the music and I know, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on. And so I'm just really, really excited.
oh, it'll get airplay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
right.
It's gonna be crazy.
How long
Yeah.
are you gonna be down there for?
I'm gonna be there for about a week and a half. I'm
When?
going to Paris first.
When are you going?
I'm going
Don't tell
September the 10th.
10th.
Yes, I'll be out there September the 10th. So I'm gonna put out an ad, but I'm definitely open for interviews, radio interviews, TV shows, bookings, shows. I already have some stuff planned, but definitely.
Cool FM. That's right. Make sure you call Devin. That's right. Hit her up on Instagram. That's right. She will be in Nigeria.
Shout out to Cool FM. You know, Afro Vibes Radio. We here, baby.
That's right. We are in the building. That's right. And Devin is looking all sexy too. Devin, what's your favorite track on the album?
My favorite track is, I really love Pull Up on a Real One, and I love Light Goals. I wrote Light Goals about my selfie lights, because these are called Light Goals selfie lights, and I think it's just a real cool song, and it's fun, and it says a lot of stuff that I like to say, so, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Pull Up on a Real One is definitely another fan favorite. People love Like a Star First, Pull Up on a Real One, and God Made Me a Boss.
Now, I've been watching some of your videos and your moves as well.
You crazy.
He just can't help himself.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, why can't I like a woman? Why can't I like this woman?
Okay, so back to the music.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like you because the music brought us together.
Yes.
See? In agreement. Aren't you in agreement, Vic?
I'm in agreement.
All in agreement, please. Hands. There you go. We're all in agreement. Music brings us together.
Yeah,
Love in the air when Devin Kelly's in the building. Yes, please. One more question, then we gotta go.
Is there
Devin's gotta take a flight.
anybody in your life right now, or before, or whatever, throughout your development in your music career, that you can look to and say, okay, you're my inspiration. Like, I'm doing this because this person has this,
Influence.
Anybody in my life?
It could be anybody.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm inspired by so many people. I can't even begin to start, but I'm
Top
just
3.
Well, okay.
That's a
Here's the
tough
thing. I'm
one.
gonna flip it a little bit, because I'm more so inspired by circumstance, like people who are able to rise above. So
Okay.
it could be anything. It could be someone in music, that maybe lost someone and is just doing so well and pushing through, or it can be maybe somebody like that was in a position like me, like I offered a really terrible deal and then they had an album that changed their life.
Right.
So I'm more so inspired by the story. So
Okay.
just show me somebody with a good inspirational story, and I'll just take all the good from that and try to
And try
flip
to
it.
reconstruct
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
try to apply it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That was a good question.
That's why we got Rag Ashanti. That's just a good question as well. Well, this is the Tea Club. That's right. We're gonna end this one with one of Devin's smash hits.
Pull up on a real one.
Yeah.
We're signing out. That's right. Devin's got to catch a flight. Devin's got to go to Nigeria. She's got to go to Paris. I'm going too. We're going to go make an Afrobeats album. Devin Kelly in the building. That's right. This is the Tea Club. Victor's in the building. Rock Ashanti, Gloria. What's up, my mate? In the meantime, get her album right now because it's straight fire. Dr. Barry, you got a hot one on your hands. Don't let it go. I'll take it.
A week to compliment emotion.
This is Tea Club. My name is Evan Mozart. That's right. I'm signing out with Devin Kelly's. Pull up on a real one. That's right, ladies. Go get it. Fellas, go get it. Get it for your mommy. Get it for your daddy. Get it for Christmas. That's right. Get it for anything. Labor Day. Devin Kelly signing out. We're signing out on Tea Club. Devin's going to catch a flight. She's going Paris, then Lagos. Lagos, then Paris. Oui, oui. Oh, d'abord, ma main.
Pardon, la toilette.
Devin can sing, bro. Devin can sing. As a matter of fact, she can sing. I gotta hold this one. Go get the album. You can't hear the rest of it here. Bye-bye.
He loved me. Pull up on a real one, elevator to the sky. Damn, I like your function, plus you feel like paradise. Mama told me better than ever split a check, but I'm stacking so much money I can't help but keep them fit. CEO with the AMG, I know I got options. PYT with the PhD, hell yeah, he like my motor. LTR really what I need, little bit just want devotion. TLC's what I give all week to compliment emotions. Fly to the G6, yeah, yeah. Smoking on Keisha, yeah, yeah. Swiping on a Visa, yeah, yeah. Sex on the beach, like, why not? Yeah, my nigga vicious with the business, and he do the dishes, check. Got a nigga in his feelings, got him feeling ambitious, yeah. Pull up on a real one, elevate.